Okay, so on the previous episode, we talked about Ulwe, which is this craft world that never really got away from the Eye of Terror, right? We remember. Now, they have spent the last 10,000 years sailing right along the edge of the biggest war rift in the galaxy, which basically means chaos is always on the doorstep, okay? Like every journey is super dangerous and every wrong turn could be their last. And the reason they're still here, the reason they haven't been swallowed by everything pouring out that nightmare, comes down so small part to one person. This guy, Eldrad Ulthran, okay? He is easily the most famous Farseer in Eldar history, okay? And arguably, I'd say one of the most important Eldar to have lived since the fall. Here is how Farseers work. They read what the Eldar call the skein, which is basically this impossibly complicated web of psychic threads, connected countless possible futures, but they're not looking at one fixed destiny, okay? They're trying to work out which of millions of futures is the least catastrophic. Most Farseers can see a little way ahead, days and weeks and maybe years if they are exceptionally gifted. Eldrad sees way further, okay? Again and again, through the lore, he acts on consequences that won't happen for centuries, okay? And then he does something everyone else finds super annoying. He acts on it quietly. He doesn't ask for permission. He doesn't explain himself. He just, for example, has redirected Imperial fleets away from battles they were destined to lose. Or he has manipulated alliances that prevented disasters nobody else even knew were coming, okay? He has appeared on battlefields that had nothing to do with the Eldar. He fought alongside humans he would normally consider beneath him and then disappear without a word, because the Skein told him that one moment will matter hundreds of years later, okay? He's not always right. And definitely not always trusted. Even other Eldar question him because his methods are manipulation and his currency are secrets, and he will make impossible choices if he believes they're the only way to save his people. Because there is what makes Eldrad different from someone chasing power, okay? Everything he does comes back to one single thing, the survival of the Eldar. So for 10,000 years, he's been pulling threads that almost nobody can even see. Like, whether the galaxy likes it or not, or whether his own people agree or not, whether history remembers his name or not. And if he is remembered as a villain or a hero, he doesn't care. Because yes, someone remember him as a hero and others as a villain.